meetings. It's so thrilling for me to connect with you in this way. And I'm, like I said, I'm just really ready for this journey. So thank you for being here with me live. Thank you for joining the replay. And thank you in advance for sharing, commenting, and liking. Our growing community is something that I really have poured my heart and soul into for years. So I really appreciate your support here on this platform to continue to help that reach get out there. It absolutely means the world to me. So let's go ahead and kind of move this microphone a bit out of the way. Let's go ahead and take a couple nice big deep breaths and just drop right in. Having a cord situation. This is the excitement of live. All right, let's go ahead and take a couple moments to drop right in. Take a nice big deep breath in through your nose and connecting your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet, the center of Mama Gaia. And as you feel that, that's called a grounding cord. As you feel your grounding cord really connecting in, feeling the heartbeat of the earth come all the way up into your chest. One of the things that I learned in Bali was how to reconnect with nature. But there's so many of us in this modern world, in this Western world, we get so disconnected from nature that we oftentimes will forget the power and the beauty and the resonance of what it is that she has to offer. So as we connect our grounding cord isn't just simply about releasing what is there and what is no longer serving us, although there's a lot of benefits to being able to fully feel that connection rooted for you. It's also about deeply, deeply, deeply connecting with Mama Gaia. It is about deeply, deeply, deeply connecting with the core of the earth, the core of our Earth Mother, and encouraging that connection within yourself to not just feel from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the earth, but also to feel that heartbeat in your own chest. Ia sia tono apua kia tanai ia kia sutunu uahi ia kia ia tu su unu apua haakanai ia kia sia tarai tunu kutu kutu kunakai kia tanai ki te te tukuru kurukai kia tanai ia kia tunu kunu huukua I suatuna ia waha akanai ia kuapu sutunu wa akanai. So what this prayer is, a lot of people ask me if I can translate light language, and it's not necessarily that it needs to be translated from English or from the light into English. Although as a psychic, that's what I say that I do. I translate frequency into words so that we can understand what frequencies are there to be able to interpret the space. So when I'm speaking in the light language or that prayer is coming through, it doesn't necessarily need to be a direct translation, word for word. It's not Spanish to English. But what it is I will see how these prayers are moving through my body, or I'll be able to see how these prayers move through into your space as well. I also get the question a lot, what are you channeling or where are you channeling? It comes directly from my own heart. The light language that's activated, I believe, is our original soul language. So I believe every single person that's here listening to this right now has the ability to communicate in their soul language. Sanskrit is one of the most ancient languages, or the most ancient written language. And if you look at the symbols in Sanskrit, they look very, very close to light language. So there's a lot of connection between the ancient civilizations that have been here in this world, on this planet, and the languages that they were able to use, some that were written and some that weren't. But that's what I believe the interpretation of either speaking in tongues or light language is. It's the original language of our soul, as we have been able to connect with this world in this earth. So when I'm speaking light language or when I'm speaking in tongues, because I believe they are one and the same, and I've seen many different interpretations where people have tried to, split hairs and this and that. It's just different vocabulary as far as I'm concerned. But when I'm speaking in light language, I believe that it's a reminder for you. So the more that you listen to light language, and there are many people online who are speaking it, But the more you listen to light language, the more that you will have the remembrance of your soul activation, your soul memories. And it will be something that churns a new form of awakening for you as well. I know that when I started speaking light language, my periphery of what I was capable of seeing energetically in the world and beyond this world expanded exponentially. And what I mean by that is that I was able to see above and beyond the fifth dimension, which I already was able to interact with before, but it expanded, and my expanded view of star families started coming in more clear. When I used to connect with Pleiadians, I would connect with them as a blue light, and I'd be able to see them as a figure. When I started speaking light language, Syrian facial features became very, very clear to me. And I had a lot of other memories that activated for myself, which I'll continue to share as we do these lives. There's a lot of stories that I haven't shared publicly, but I'm sure as we continue to connect in this way that more and more will come out. So, as we're connecting that root chakra, the prayer that was coming through was a cleansing and clearing of the root chakra. So it's very easy for us to get ungrounded. And what we want to do is when there's energy that's keeping that root from spinning, because each one of your chakras is like a cylinder, it's in the shape of a cylinder and moves in the way that a wheel moves. And so you have these spinning wheels, and if there's a clog in them or if there's something that's keeping them, they can be spinning wonky, they can have a chunk like blown out of them. All sorts of things can happen in your journey as a human, in your journey through birth, in your journey through all sorts of ways. So it's really important to be able to continue to expand in the information that you have. Hi, welcome from Canada. But it's very important for you to understand how to cleanse and clear your energy space. So that is also what we'll be doing here on a daily basis, is having those daily check-ins to see how your energy body and how your energetic composition is happening inside of your physical form. So as we take a nice big deep breath from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet, you feel how much more clear that is now than it was the first time you tried. That's the energy that's moved through the space. That's the energy that's been cleared through your root. So I am not here healing anybody. I am not here doing any energy work on anybody in particular. But what I'm doing is I'm interpreting the field. I'm interpreting the energy that's in the space of people that are here with us live and also people that are here with us on the replay. That's a beautiful thing about this, is that when we're working in the field of energy, there is no time and space. So I can actually still feel the field of who will be listening to this at any given point in time. So we're able to drop in, feel that root chakra connection all the way down to the center of Mama Gaia. And if you're not able to visualize it, if you're not able to see and you're like, I just see black, I don't see anything, go ahead and try different visualizations. So you can try like a golden laser that goes straight from your root chakra. When I'm feeling a little bit clogged, I just go straight to the laser because the laser just permeates anything. It goes directly through, it goes straight down. So you have that connection from your root chakra all the way down to the center of Mama Gaia. And if you're really having challenges with that, you can also set a prayer and ask Mama Gaia, because she is a consciousness herself. She is an ascended master. She is a guide that can work with us here. Is that when you ask for her to connect with you, you can feel that connection be made and your grounding cord will continue to go to the center of the earth. And sometimes this takes some practice, because it's like if your drain has gotten so clogged or your clairvoyance, you're not able to see it, and so you doubt yourself or what you're seeing, or you tell yourself that you're not able to see. Sometimes these channels take some time to be cleared. So some people will say, well, I tried meditation, but it didn't work. Well, what, did you try once for 5 minutes? Give yourself some time. Give yourself some opportunity to really give it a go, because it will work. We all are energetic beings first. The consciousness that is you, your soul, existed before you came into this body. And so those memories, those skills, those energetic tools and awareness, You had all of those. You already embodied all of them before you came into this world. Then we have the blessed amnesia that helps us to forget where we came from to be in this world, which is why I focus so much on accessing and activating soul memories. And those soul memories are deeply rooted and deeply connected in the center of your own heart. And so, as we heal our hearts and as we clear the channels of our intuition, and as we did yesterday, our intuition, our mind, body, spirit connection, but our crown, our clairvoyance, your heart, and your gut feelings, your gut sensations, that still clears from your crown chakra all the way down through to your root, your Shoshuna channel. So, you're clearing all of this energy out, and sometimes that takes some time. So, of course, lean into all the resources that I have available here on YouTube. I have um, I was about to say grow your soul centered business, which I do have that will help you grow a client based business. But the one that's really going to help if you're interested in awakening and remembering your soul, who you are as spirit, is the Embody Your Higher Self, the 7 weeks to embody your higher self. That course is really going to shift you into a new phase of awareness and a new phase of awakening. And it's a very, very, very simple course. It's not something that goes it's not heady. You feel it. You feel your way through. It's a guided way through feeling the experience of activating your heart chakra and becoming very aware of the presence of the consciousness that is you before your experience of incarnation. Good. Breathe with me. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Io siatanai awa uapu satanai ia koapunakai iu sutunu apua haakai. Ia tianai awa uapu susunu uahu ukuanta. Ia tanakai ia wasusuana aya wapu kua haakanai. Io atanai. Sharing a prayer for you to be in a state of divine remembrance, the truth of your divinity, the truth of who it is that you are. Opening your heart in powerful and miraculous ways. Io siatona tunukua punukua huukua nakai I tuanakua puna haaki atanai iwa pukua haatanai. I siatanai iwa pukua na haaya kua puna haaki atanai. Iwa punukua. A lot of activating of inner trust, internal trust of the self, and really allowing that internal trust of the self to be activated in a very pure way, again, that connects your mind, body, spirit. So whatever it is that you're challenged with, as we're recording this very close to eclipse, full moon, so whatever it is that you're challenged with, go ahead and bring that to the surface. Close your eyes for a moment and allow yourself to just bring that energy up to the surface. And really feel it. Allow yourself to feel either the stress or the fear or whatever it is that's challenging you, whatever it is that's making you feel stuck or like you're struggling. Go ahead and feel into that. Now identify it as a color. Just simply see the first color that comes up or the first color that comes to mind. And breathe. And go ahead and draw that energy of that color down your grounding cord. Just see that energy fully purge out through your body. Be very thorough, inviting yourself to get to the root cause. And let's go ahead and do some EF tapping, EFT. So if you're not familiar with EFT, just keep your eyes open and follow along with me. We're going to do some very, very simple tapping. So start here on the side of the palm, just a couple fingers. And even though there's a part of me that has created this struggle, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And go ahead and repeat after me and do what I'm doing. Just tap where I'm tapping. Even though there's a part of me that really, really doesn't want to let go of this struggle and wants to be stuck and wants to feel the feelings of being a victim, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept all parts of me. And even though there's a part of me that's saying, I really don't want to let this go, I want to stay stuck, I deeply and completely love and accept all parts of me. And take a moment to feel, because chances are that those two conflicting parts of you, the part that wants to be unstuck, the part of you that wants to feel peace and ease, and the part of you that is really committed to being in struggle, are conflicting inside. So just feel into that and feel on a scale of 1 to 10 what is going on in that space for you. 1 to 10, meaning 1 is, oh, it feels really easy, I can move through the struggle, no problem. And 10 is, yeah, I'm really feeling committed to this pain. I'm really feeling committed to this struggle. And just feel that. And we'll go tap on the inside of the eye. All of this pain, all of this struggling, all of this commitment to being stuck, all of this commitment that I don't want to budge. Nope, I created this stuck energy and I want to stay here. There's a part of me that believes that struggling is easier than success. And I really just want to keep struggling. And this is tapping under the arm, kind of where that bra strap is. You'll feel a sensitive spot there. Tapping the crown of your head. I really love to feel this struggle. I really love to feel when I'm stuck. I really like it when all this energy isn't budging, because there's a part of me that likes being taken care of by others, even though they may perceive me as weak, and even though I may perceive myself as weak. All of this pain, tapping the collarbone, find that little tender spot, all of this pain. And then again, under the arm, I really just prefer to stay stuck. All right, and then tapping the crown of your head. Take a nice big deep breath and release. Now, with EF tapping, it sounds counterintuitive to tap on what we may not want to really feel, but if there's a part of us inside where that is true, then what we're doing is we're bringing that part up to the surface and we're actually giving it the attention that it wants and the attention that it deserves or that it needs to be able to release itself fully from your body. So now we're going to go ahead and do another tapping round, and we're going to be very positive with it. And if you're feeling like there's still a lot of energy that's stuck, go ahead and pause this video or rewind a little bit and go back and do that 1, 2, or 3 more times until you feel that there's a clearing. Now with this positive round, I'm also going to use the light codes or the light language. So whatever comes naturally to you, go ahead and say what feels natural to you, because I'm going to keep going through the process, but I'm going to be speaking in the codes. So we're going to be releasing even more of what we just went through, this the commitment to the pain, the commitment to the struggle. Okay, you've been feeling it in your throat. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. What I would recommend is just doing a tapping round that says, all of this struggle or all of this pain, I can feel it in my throat. I can really feel it in my throat. All of this congestion is in my throat. There's a lot of stuck energy in my throat. It doesn't feel safe for me to speak my truth. It really doesn't feel safe for me to speak my truth. And then tapping on the crown of the head, and you can go around and do a couple more rounds of that, of what feels right and true to you, even if it's not what you want to admit. And then take a nice big deep breath. Just feel that energy, feel even more softened, feel even more release. All right, beautiful. So let's go ahead and do another tapping round using the codes. And again, just tap where I'm tapping. Watch what I'm doing and tap where I'm tapping. Iowa sutunu puaku nakai ia siatanai ia wapu ua haakanai. And you can use two hands if it feels better as well. Iowa suatunuku apu sutunuku atunakai ia waku ua haakanai. I siatanai ia wapu ua punuku aku kukunakai akua nukua kutananakai. Ia kana ia wapu ua haakanai ia wapu ua. Ia kiatanai ia kua tunuku apuhu u kua akana kia. Ia watunu uapu ua haakanai. Ia wa uapu nuku sutunuku apua haa. Ia tiatanai ia kiatanai ia kiatai wapu. Ia tiatunu apu apu nu uapu kunuku tukunuku. And we'll shift to English. It's really easy for me to believe in myself. It's really easy for me to believe in myself. I'm so grateful that I have chosen to fully believe in myself and my capabilities. I'm so much more capable than I have believed in the past. I'm so strong and able to open my heart in really powerful and beautiful ways that allows any stuck energy to move easily through my body, that allows any stuck energy to move through my mind and my energy field, that I can see how capable I am. I can see how truly capable I am. I can see how easy it is for me to move energy, move mountains, to experience the success that I've been creating. Ia kua tianaya ua pu'unu kua ha'akaya. I sisiatanai ia wa ua pua ka'anai. I siatia awana pua punakai I kiatanai. Ia wa sutunua pua ua pua ha'akanai siatarai. Ia wa pu ua tanai kiakana kiakakanakai. And go ahead and tap the crown of the head. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a nice big deep breath. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Beautiful. And so now go ahead and check in with that number of 1 to 10. Feeling what you're feeling on that scale. Has that number shifted a little bit? Are you still as committed to being stuck? Are you still as committed to being in that space of struggle? Or have you really connected that there's a piece in there for you internally that knows that you can move through it and knows that you're going to grow through it and knows that you're going to grow through it at its root? And so when you get to that root space and that energy moves at the root or the core of that pattern that's coming up for you, you'll start to notice that a lot of energy in your world and a lot of energy in your life really starts to shift and change to match and mirror the frequency of you embodying your success. Excuse me. So as you take inventory, let's just go ahead and close our eyes for a moment and feel what you feel, notice what you notice. To breathe in that light of illumination from your own heart space. And of course, go back and you can rewind and listen to this tapping. Oh, beautiful. We have it at a 2 now, which means you can do maybe about 1 or 2 more rounds and it'll come down to a 0. So beautiful. The goal is to get it down to about a 1 or 2. And so if there's anything that's still stuck there, you want to just go ahead and do another tapping round. And you might see that even more comes out or even more moves out. Yes, at the root frequency. We want to find the root cause. And the key of it here is that the root of some of these patterns can be ancestral. So you might not cognitively be able to come up with a memory as to why the circumstance or why the pattern is playing out in your life in the way that it's playing out. So when we're able to connect with that as a root cause, knowing that it can be ancestral from our mother or father's line, or that it can also come from our soul origin, which means that our soul is also embedded with information that we are here to embody, that we are here to break down, and the lessons that we are here to learn. So we come encoded with part of our life path, and part of our life path is that we are going to overcome certain challenges, which means we are naturally going to attract certain challenges into our life. It doesn't mean there's anything bad or anything wrong with you or anything that is like not okay. It is more that you are able to see the potential and the capabilities within yourself as you overcome these challenges. So it's when we get stuck in the victim mentality, or we get stuck in the martyrdom, or we start to believe that we are less than what we are truly worth, or what we're truly here to be able to create, or what we're capable of creating, that we get ourselves stuck in these loops or these traps where we have to become the master of our own energy to be able to overcome. Beautiful. And so yes, there's some conversations going on in the chat about intense times. Yes, anchor as much light as you can. Just keep anchoring light through your body, keep anchoring light through your feet, keep connecting that root chakra to the center of the planet, and you will receive the healing of yourself connecting to the earth to be able to heal her as well. So, as we anchor light into this third dimension, as we are anchoring light into the physical world, we are influencing the collective unconscious and what I believe to be breaking the mold of the matrix that so many of us have been indoctrinated with, the viral programming and the systemic belief systems, that when we anchor as much light as we absolutely possibly can, we are shifting the consciousness and the frequency of this planet. It's part of what other light workers before us have done, and it's how we are also receiving the blessings and the prayers from those who have made these waves before us to be able to clear the path. So, with that, my sweet friends, thank you for everything that you are doing. Thank you for connecting to your emotional body. Thank you for taking responsibility for your energetic form and your energetic experience in this world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Stay focused, stay clear, stay present. It is very activating. We are activated and we are the activators. I know that you're here hearing this message for a very, very, very specific and poignant reason. So thank you for your presence. And with that, my sweet friends, I want to honor our time here together today. I want to remind you that I have a new course that I am launching. It is called Rise. It's a program that's focusing specifically on going very, very deep into our own inner world, and also holding ourselves accountable on a daily basis to be able to clear the pathway to reach our goals, to reach our visions, and to reach our dreams. It is not just simply for us to sit here and not participate in this world. So Rise is about participating, and how are we participating, and how do we want to show up, and how can we create a network that's going to support each other. This is an experience um, for leaders, for movers and shakers, for people that want to participate in a very beautiful and very profound way here in this world. And also to see how your world and how your life changes, specifically when you focus on up-leveling your vibrational frequency on a cellular level. So if you're feeling called, if you're feeling interested in that, please reach out to me on Instagram at Sitara Speaks. You'll be able to find me there. You can just simply type in the word grow, and it will lead you through a dialogue of conversations that I had written out, but it will help us to shortcut so I can learn a little bit more about you before sending you a little bit more information about the program. So, with that, my sweet loves, I absolutely adore you. Thank you for showing up here with me. And like I said, if you're feeling the call to go a little bit deeper with this work, please do reach out and let me know. All right, I will go ahead and see you tomorrow. As we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self love, and compassion. Our session here today is very much complete. Ciao, ciao.